dia ada tulis kat sini lah. Jadi kita boleh tahu lah. So in case you all cannot find the correct LED last week, I think it's because you got the wrong LEDs. Okay. So you all can try and play around while we wait for the others. Okay. So our international student, how do I pronounce your name? Ibtihan or like how?
Yes, Doctor, it's Ibtihal.
Yes?
It's Ibtihal.
I see. So where are you from?
From Yemen.
Yemen. So please fill the attendance. Before anything, I would like to apologize because I haven't speak English for a very long time, so it might be a little bit awkward, but I'll try. So if any of you doesn't understand what I'm saying, just stop me. Okay, just let me know in the chat. So Ibtihal, the previous lab, which have you done, or you cannot start from the first module? So Ibtihal, I will be using by language. So it is usually after English or before English, I will speak in Malay, but it should be exactly the same as what I am going to tell in English. Okay, so I want to know if there is anybody which is still stuck from, I mean, who cannot get anything from last week lab. So sangkut lagi dekat start in lab 1 or something like that. Still have issues or problem with the extension, the DFIs. Ada? Is there anyone? Or all of you have managed to work it until last module, the last task we left last week?
Sir,
Yes?
actually I have some problem doing the last week test, especially about the DHT11.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, DHT11. I already configure it based on the picture on the lab module, but when I try to run it on UPyCraft, it suddenly displays something that I couldn't explain. It's like he said that I didn't remember what the output on the terminal says, but he said that it's running and that you stop. But I don't know. It doesn't display what the thing that need to be displayed.
Okay. Okay, that's no problem. There is another one which one of you told me that the GHT sensor is different from the lab manual, right? Some of you might get it different, or some of you might get it exactly same sensor as the lab manual. It's okay. We will have a look at the task in a bit. So once again, please fill the attendance. Okay.
Sir, sorry. Actually,
Yes.
right now I just give you the link of some kind of simulators. Like it's like a Tinkercad, but in this simulator we also can use ESP32. I just take a look on it. I just take a look on it, and I think it's maybe can be used. I am not sure.
Oh, okay. We can have a look later, but because I think today's session will be a bit shorter, maybe. So I'm expecting we will have some extra time, so we will have a look together. Okay.
Sir, for our lab today, is it lab we will be in our lab 3 or lab 5?
Yeah, come again.
What lab today we gonna do? Lab 3 is it lab 3?
No, no. I have discussed about Lab 3 Module 2, the one that we're supposed to do in today's session. But when I discussed with the other lab demo and Dr. Ashal,
Okay.
it is decided that that one we are going to skip, I think. So
Okay.
today we will continue with Lab 4.
Okay. Oh, our previous class last week.
Yes?
Continue our previous class last week.
Yeah,
Sir?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, so, sir, I have problem with module 4 is not connected with Wi-Fi. I don't get it. I follow the instruction, but it doesn't connect with my Wi-Fi.
Does the IP address displaying 0000000?
Zero zero only and no reply connected only.
It's okay. I've got the same thing, but we will have a look at it together.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So Ibtihal, so far you have done until which task? If I may ask.
I'm represent for student who doesn't have complete component of the lab. Maybe we done the part that we have the component, but the component we have we done the coding only so far. If the student that has all the component, maybe they have already done all the lab today.
Okay. I actually look and come to some alternative for that. I think uh, the most common item that we don't have here is the touch switch and enough resistor, 1 kilo ohm resist 1000 kilo ohm resistor, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think most of you that does not have that equipment left. So for the resistor problem, we will try to use the variable resistor to as a substitution for the incomplete resistor. So for that, to those who just entered, please fill in your attendance, and I'm going to show you one website. It is a website that is something like the one Mukri shared in the chat, but it is even simpler for me, and I mainly use it for 3D printing. One moment. So can you see my screen now?
Sure, I can, sir.
You
Yes.
can? Okay,
I see.
okay. So this is the my dashboard for the 3D design. So I'll go to circuits, and then here at create new circuit, or I'll just use the old configuration. If you look here, we have a potentiometer. Okay, the potentiometer is actually it's the same as the resistor, but it is a variable one which we can adjust the resistance we want to pass through the components. Let me show you an example. For example, here I have a 9-volt battery. Sorry. You can see my screen, right? Tell me if I'm going too fast or you cannot see what I'm showing. Okay.
Sure. I can see it now.
Okay. Uh, okay. Let's say I have a 9-volt battery. This is negative. I'll go and connect to the cathode, and the positive I'll go and connect to either of the remaining legs or remaining terminal of the RGB LED. So you can see that when I start the simulation or I complete this circuit, the LED will burst, will explode, something like that. So this is where the resistor comes to regulate or to control the current which flow and reach the LED. So here, if I set the resistance to 1 kilo ohm or is equivalent to 1000 ohm, which is the resistor we only have one or we don't have enough. So when I start, it will function perfectly. So in our case, we don't have enough resistor for all the legs, right? So we can use it like this. The wiper terminal will go to one of the legs, if I'm not mistaken, because I forgot how to use the potentiometer actually. And we need to cathode to negative to see that uh, the green color burst or exploded because the resistance is set to 250 kilo ohm. Okay, it is set to 250 kilo ohm, but as this is a variable resistor or what we say a potentiometer which we can adjust the resistance, we can turn the knob. You see? Okay, this is off. Okay, so you can see that the LED is lighting very dim because the resistance is too high. If we lower the resistance to 1 kilo ohm, okay, we can test. We put we how to say we pusing, we turn the knob, and we can see that the LED is not exploding. So the higher you turn, the LED will even turn out. So in our case, we will try and use the potentiometer to substitute the missing resistor in our circuit. Okay, can you get me? Or sorry for my broken English. Boleh faham tak? Did you understand what I am trying to deliver to you? Okay, so is everyone here? Almost everyone. So Ibtihal, I want to know. Okay. So Ibtihal, I want to know. Did you manage to complete until module 2, or you stuck somewhere in between? Because while we are waiting for the others, we can try and solve your problem lah. Okay, so you can understand the function of potentiometer or variable resistor. To be safe, before you connect the circuit, okay, let me show once again. Just to be safe, before you switch on the circuit, turn the knob to the maximum as possible, and slowly after the circuit is completed, or you have turned on the switch, just turn the knob slowly until you can see the light, but not until the end, because your LED will explode. Okay. So if you want to, like explore the Tinkercad, and you want to familiarize yourself with electronics, something like this, you can go to this Tinkercad. Okay. So before we start, for those who just entered the class, please fill your attendance, and we will be using bilanguage today because we have our international friend. So let's start with the session. Okay. So where do we start? Should we start from the beginning, or we can start from where we left last week? Anybody? Or is there anyone still have any problem and still didn't reach this module 4 lab 3? Anyone? Ada yang masih sangkut dekat sebelum pada modul 3 ni? Yang masih sangkut dekat ni? Okay, you know what? Okay. Okay, nice. So you guys want to start from the beginning, or start from where we left, or we can proceed to lab 4? Because I think if there is a problem, maybe you guys start at the RGB with multi-resistor and the one at the PHP sensor. Am I right? And the switch, yeah, 3, at least 3. Okay, so we will. Sure. We will begin with the RGB one, but using variable resistor. Okay. Okay, this is your potentiometer. Okay, your variable resistor. So usual, you connect your ESP32 to your PC, and then you open. I will share my screen, but before that I need to do something first. Can you see my screen? Okay. For now, have you written this code here? Or have completed the code? Okay, so like usual, I will take one of my